Okay, don't mind my prison food, my prison dinner. This is 80 grams of rice and 85 grams of my favorite cheese, but don't mind that because that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about this bad boy right here. This was my breakfast. This is a steak plate from Wobble Grill with 4 dumplings, side of 4 dumplings. I got the little side salad. I did not get extra steak. This is just how it comes. So this is a plate, and then it was like a solid layer of steak, and then under it was rice. So I didn't know what the macros would be for it, so I went ahead and asked ChatGPT what it thought and what it was. So I've got the protein here, I've got the carbs here, and then I've got the fats right here, right there, and then the total calories. How accurate is this? I don't know. I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm gonna trust it just because I don't have any other source of knowing what this could be. The only other thing I can compare it to would be the bowl from Wobble Grill, the steak bowl, and that one was about 700 calories ish, without, because it doesn't have this and it doesn't have this. The bowl just comes, it's about half of this. It's like that much, so it's half the steak, half the rice, and it's about 600 and something calories or so. But the also on their website it's labeled about 1,000 calories. I think it's like I forget what it is. But ChatGPT is just really cool because it pulled up all of, I mean, this is just a screen grab of the little section with all the macros in it, and I did that just so you guys could see. But before that, it like broke down everything and it showed where it got all the information. So that was my lunch, my bulking lunch, breakfast. Would you call that brunch? Maybe. But yeah, so then I did that, and then second meal was just the ground beef, rice, and that's it really. No mustard, no tortillas. So for this, I'm just making up the rest of the macros that I missed, which was pretty much just fats and carbs. Just because my carbs are at 250, my fats, this wasn't really full of fats. Maybe this was, maybe like the steak and the oil that they used on this, and the half of a teaspoon of dressing that they had on this, but it wasn't much. It was about 24 grams of fat right here. That's, I mean, it seems pretty reasonable. I bumped this up to like about 1,000 calories because 928 seems a little low for me, but I just bumped it up like 1,000 calories. So I'm like, okay, 1,030 plus, the rice and the ground beef that I had earlier, plus this, just making up for the extra macros, got me to 2,300 calories and 250 grams of carbs and 160 grams of protein and 65 grams of fat. Actually, this cheese put me over 10 grams, but I'd rather be over on the fats and up to speed with my protein than be under on my protein and not, or I guess be at the right amount for my fats and be under on my protein. So I'd rather reach my fats. I mean, I'd rather reach my protein goal than my fat goal. The fat goal is, third in this case because you've got your carbs, your protein, your fats. So the fats is important, but I think the protein should be prioritized, and that's why I'm having the cheese, because the cheese adds to the protein. So there's that. That was my full day meals. I'll see you guys tomorrow.